In today's video, I'm talking about the top 5 ways that you can step up your videos. So let's get right into it. Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Brooker Films, and in today's video, I'm talking about the top 5 ways that you can turn your amateur looking videos into professional videos. Now, the first tip is to think about your location. Location is everything, and it really makes a difference between an amazing video and a weak video. So spend the time to research and put a little bit of money into your budget to spend on locations if you have to, and try to find a location that works for your cinematography and for your storyline. It's also really important to note that locations can look different at different times of the day by the lighting. So for example, a location might look fine in the middle of the day, but if you wait a few more hours until sunset, that's going to be magic hour and you're going to capture much more beautiful footage in this light because the light is going to be golden and it's going to look really nice on camera. So think about your location and also think about the time of day that you're going to shoot in the location and how that affects your video. Tip number 2 follows on from the last half of the first tip, and that is lighting. In order to have amazing video, you have to have amazing lighting. Now, it doesn't matter if you're shooting on a Canon 5D, an iPhone, or a big expensive Arri Alexa camera. If you have bad lighting, then you're going to have bad footage. So if you have access to lights, then it's always worth building these into the scene to step up your footage. Now, if you don't have access to lights and you can only use the natural light, then this is still good enough in most environments. So rather than planning your shoot to take place in the middle of the night, try to move the shoot to the middle of the day where you have the most light. Also, if you're shooting a scene indoors, then it's worth moving your action towards a window where the most light is going to spill into the scene. Tip number 3 is to think about camera movement. If you keep your camera locked to a tripod, or if you keep it in your hands stable for the whole entire duration of the shoot, then your film is going to look boring, it's going to look stagnant, and frankly, people are going to get a little bit bored. So it's worth adding gentle camera movement to your shots, and you can do this by either swaying when you're handheld, putting your camera on a stability device like a Glidecam or a Ronin, or you could also put your camera onto a slider. Adding just a tiny amount of camera movement to your shots will instantly transform the production level of your video, and it will make a huge difference to your film. Now, before you start filming, it's always really important that you have amazing sound. So tip number 4 is to invest in good sound recording equipment. If a film has terrible visuals but amazing sound, that is going to be a lot better than a film with terrible sound and amazing visuals. So if you're shooting a dialogue scene, for example, then consider getting a boom microphone and holding this above your actor throughout the scene. However, if you're shooting something to camera, then try consider getting a wireless lavalier or lapel microphone and place this onto your talent, because this is going to be the cleanest way to capture your audio. When you're recording audio, when you're recording dialogue, you want to make sure the microphone is as close to the subject as is physically possible. So if you're booming, you want the boom to be right above their head, or if you can get away with it, then make your subject wear a wireless microphone, because they're going to be talking, the sound is coming from here, and the microphone is going to be right here. So that means it's in a perfect position to capture beautiful, clear audio. And now tip number 5 is to make the most out of your editing software. Don't just throw your clips into your edit and hard cut everything together with boring pace. Really take advantage of the software, add cool transitions, add some sound design, use some effects to really enhance your film and take it to that next level. You could hand footage to 1,000 different editors and you would have 1,000 completely different films. So it's up to you as the editor to interpret the footage, squeeze as much information from that footage as you physically can, and make the best film possible. Now, it doesn't matter if you're shooting a music video, a short film, a big Hollywood feature film, or a YouTube video talking to camera. Applying all 5 of these tips will instantly up the production value of your video, instantly making you seem more professional, and this is going to make your work stand out above the competition. And there you go, those are my top 5 tips on how to improve the production quality of your video. These are really simple tips and they're really important to remember when you're making a video. So if you enjoyed watching this video, or if you found it useful at all, then please do let me know in that comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking this icon just up here, and also don't forget to check out the previous videos by clicking this box just over here.